So hello, my lovely people. Y'all, this video is for a special subscriber of mine. Thank you so very much. Asking about NextRep. So you all know I used to work for NextRep. I don't currently have a contract with them, but they asked me a valid question like, Nikki, can you really make about $3,000 with NextRep? This video is for you, and I hope that I tag you. I hope that you come across this video in your timeline, and if you don't already have your notifications turned on, turn them on right now. So don't mind me, y'all, I'm cooking a little bit right now. So the subscriber asked me, my lovely person asked me, can you really make $3,000 working for Next Reps? And so this video is for you. So I'm looking down at my notes because y'all know I go all over the place, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, whew, I'm out of breath. Back to print some documents. Okay, stay on track, nigga. Stay on track. Okay, anyway. Can you make $3,000 a month with NextRep? So, all I can tell you is that what NextRep normally do within the work from home area, okay? So, they provide customer service, inbound sales, outbound sales, phone support, chat, email, text, and social media support. I've never worked in the social media department, so I can't quite say what they do in NextRep in regards to social media, so I can't really say what you do in social media. But I have done customer service, I have done inbound, outbound, phone support. I've never done chat and never done email. Okay, you all know the Next Rep is a 1099 independent contractor platform. Okay, they are legitimate, work from home company, been around for a long time, but it is 1099. It's not taxes. You don't have any taxes taken out. It's not a W-2. Okay. So how much you can make is based off, you do get paid per hour with this company, okay? I looked on their website, it says up to $20 an hour. I don't believe made $20 an hour. I think when I got on with them, not to be completely honest, I think I was making like, well, maybe $10 or $15 an hour, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but I have to double check. But I'm just going off what's based off on their website. It says inbound calls, because you could possibly make up to $20 an hour. Outbound calls, sales. You know, with sales, you probably have to upsell somebody something. They say $25. With the outbound sales. I'm sorry, y'all. With the outbound sales, it says you do selling, upselling, cross selling, lead generation, and stuff like that. So that's $25. Okay. So here we go. Here go my notes. Here go the nitty gritty. So it says the average at NextRep is $12.50, for which that sounds about right. What I was making at the time. I was working for like a direct TV, like infomercial company where, like, the people that be at home, well, when you're at home watching television and you see like compression socks come on your television and you're like, oh, I want those compression socks. So you call the 800 number, you'll get me, lovely Nikki. You know what I'm saying? Nikki D. So yeah, so that's what I was doing. So yeah, 12.50 sounds about right per hour with them. And then it says $15 an hour. So I just got some math down because I don't do good with math, but just bear with me, y'all. So they ask, could you possibly make $3,000 a month? And I don't want to make promises because it's based off how much dedication you put in, how much you work. Okay, what's your availability, what the client is, how many hours the client has available for you to work. Okay, so say you log on, say you get hired with NextPlace and you start working for them, and the client that you're working for pays $12.50 an hour. Okay, so if you work 240 hours per month, you could possibly make $3,000 a month. That's $12.50. So that's 240 hours. That's just how my brain works. I have to look at the big picture, okay? You break that down per day, per week. So some weeks you might can get on the schedule. Some weeks the call volume might be higher, the support might be higher, lower. So that's why I just went ahead with the whole total month. Okay, so if you can get $240 hours per month, paying $12.50, you can make $3,000. Okay, and it says 55 hours per week, but I've never worked that many in a work from home job, no 55 hours per week. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, so the next one says if you find a contractor on there who's paying you $15 an hour, right? So if you work 200 hours per month at $15 per hour, then you can make $3,000 per month. Okay, that's 46 hours per week. I've never worked for no work from home job for 46 hours a week. I'm just telling you the truth. Okay, I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all like me for being honest. I'm telling you the truth. I work a lot of hours of work, but not sitting at that computer desk at no work from home job. But we talk about next rep, next rep, next rep, next rep. Okay, let's let the algorithm know we're talking about next rep, work from home. Okay, company. So the next one I have on here, say you find a contract company on there that's paying you $20 an hour, right? So if you work for a contracting company and they're paying you $20 an hour and you get 150 hours a week, you can make $3,000 a month, and that's approximately 35 hours a week. Sounds about right, right? Okay. So it says if you average find a contractor on there, the company's paying you $25 an hour. You work 120 hours per month. That's $3,000. So I hope that answers your questions in a nutshell. Can you make $3,000 a month? It's based off the contract that you're working on. It's based off how many hours that's available for you to work at the time, your dedication. If you have a weekly goal, this is how I like to break down in real life, and this is anything, not just NextRep, not just work from home. This is anything. You know how much your bills are and how much you need over just not just your bills. You need extra money for savings, emergency, say all that kind of stuff. So, but $3,000, maybe 3,000 is your sweet spot. Maybe that covers your household bills, your savings, food, groceries, gas, to keep your little hair done, your nails done, or whatever little things you like to do for yourself. You know, buy that special treat, buy the fresh flowers once a week, whatever it is. But you asked for $3,000 particular, so I'm going to give it to you. So to make $3,000, and y'all can use this for the gig economy too. If you need $3,000 a month comfortably to cover yourself and cover your bills, you need to bring in $692 a week. Okay. $692 a week. And I like to break it down even smaller, y'all, with goals. Y'all learn a little something about me, how my brain works. Your daily goal for 5 days should be $138. So, let me see if I got it broke down anymore. No, I don't. So, say your work from home job only got like 5 hours work for you. That means you're gonna make your half of that $138 that day with your work from home job. Then you might have to go out to the gig apps and make the rest of your money. Think about it like that. So if you need to bring in $692 a week, okay, that's $138 a day. If you're only working 5 days a week, I work 7, but if you work 5 days a week, then you need to figure out how you're gonna come up with the $138. Okay, how many hours that you need to work to come up with $138. Now, we're talking about NextRep, work from home. It's based off $15. You add up how many hours is it available? Do you have enough do they have enough hours available for you to work to make, if you're getting paid $15 an hour, do they have enough calls or volume for you to make that much? You see what I'm saying? If that makes sense. That's just how I break it down. That's how I look at all things. If I need to make $138 a day, I'm starting with the highest paying opportunity for me to make that money. Excuse me, I gotta stir my food. Oh, don't want it burn. Don't want it to burn. That's what I'm cooking, y'all. Having something simple. I forgot the garlic bread, but I gotta go back out and drop them documents off, my loan closing documents. So I might grab some garlic bread at the Harrison Teeters. But yeah, that's how I break it down in everything I do. But that's NextRep. So you asked about if you can make $3,000 a month. That's how I would look at it. That's how I would break it down. And I think that you can do. I think you can do anything you put your mind to it, even if you have to multi-app. But we're talking about NextRep today. And there you have it. And I hope that answered your question. I hope that this video finds you because you asked a legitimate question. And I don't currently work for NextRep. I'm still in their portal, but when I log on to see if they have any available clients for me to possibly sign up and work with, they don't have anything. But currently I'm working for another work from home opportunity, well actually two. So if you want to know about that, I can always make a video about that and let you know how it's going so far. I know YouTube has got like a little, I ain't gonna say picky about what we say about work from home jobs, about how much persons can earn. This is just based off my experience, based off of facts, numbers that's on their legitimate website. If you get paid $15 an hour compared to if you get paid $20 an hour, what else we say? What else we say? So this goes off if you get paid, if they pay you $12.50 an hour, if they pay you $15 an hour, if they pay you $20 an hour, if they pay you $25 an hour. This is based off their website, what they say they're paying an independent contractor, 1099 contractor. So like I said, I hope this video helps you. If you have any other questions, please let me know. And thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, lovely people.